Do subscribe. And press the bell icon to get update of such videos. What would happen solar system if Earth suddenly disappear? You will know the answer from this video. So watch till the end. You are watching 3 minutes intro. Before watching, turn on the subtitle for better understand. First off, I don't think anything would happen to the celestial bodies of the solar system. The inner and outer planets certainly wouldn't care. As far as they are concerned, a potential destabilizing body just went away. If they were going to be adversely affected by Earth, it would have been with Earth there. The Moon would be the biggest effect, since it orbits the Earth at about 1 kilometer per second. Whatever vector this 1 kilometer per second represents relative to the solar orbit would be added to the velocity of its solar orbit, 30 kilometers per second, so basically it would, at the moment of disappearance, have an orbital velocity of 29 to 31 kilometers per second around the Sun, in a fairly elliptical orbit. Likewise, the satellites, space station and such will have their own velocity vectors, traveling at their current velocity when the gravity disappears. Low Earth orbit satellites move around 7.8 kilometers per second, and the higher you go, the slower the satellite. Most satellites would end up in an elliptical orbit around the Sun, some flying out close to Jupiter at their farthest distance, many zipping by Mars. The velocity to go from Earth's solar orbit to Mars' solar orbit is around 2.9 kilometers per second, assuming you don't have to deal with escape velocity from Earth, and most of your satellites will have a lot more delta V than that. Getting to Jupiter would take over 8 kilometers per second, so likely nothing would make it that far. The satellites moving at 7.8 kilometers per second opposite the 30 kilometers per second solar orbit would drop down just inside Mercury's orbit at their closest approach to the Sun, and the ellipse would extend back out to Earth's orbit at its highest point. The satellites would immediately start to spread apart at whatever velocity they had. The fast lower ones would have to fly through the cloud of slower upper ones, but even as dense as the satellite constellation appears to be, the odds of collisions would still be very small, especially as the cloud would tend to disperse pretty quickly. Those on the various spacecraft would only die when their food and water ran out, however. For all intents and purposes, they would be dead in the sense that even if the Earth returned, we would have no technological way of rescuing them. In about 11 hours, the fastest satellites would be farther away than the Moon. Structurally, there would be little effect. You are going from one curved geodesic to a less curved geodesic, very little stress involved to the structure. Except for the one smacking into the Moon. That's all from today. Do subscribe and press the bell icon for such interesting video. Hope you will share it and do not forget to like our Facebook page.